Hey guys, this is Scott Moore from Sidestep Studios, and we're with John Scott of Bluesman Vintage Guitars and some other guests here. Tell us what you got going on at the Nashville Music Gear Expo this year.
Well, we are actually, I think, one of the biggest exhibitors here at the show this year. We brought in it's ourselves, Bluesman Vintage Guitars, and GuitarFXPedals.com. We are actually a custom guitar manufacturer here in the Nashville area, and we also have a retail store that was in the front of our factory. So we bought a bigger building. We wanted to expand our operation in the guitar building and as far as building custom guitars. And in the process, our building came with a free music store.
Awesome.
So what we're here to promoting now is not only the brand of Bluesman Vintage Guitars, but the Bluesman Vintage store. So for the Nashville area, we're a little different store than what you were going to see at a typical music shop. We don't carry any kind of entry level or student level guitars. We carry only pro grade gear and only cater to pro musicians.
Okay.
We carry our stuff. We carry many other boutique lines, Melody bass systems, Toneville amps, Shaw amps, Metropolis amps, many other amp makers.
So this is for the musician that's into the boutique stuff, right?
Right. The guys that want high grade pro level gear or vintage gear. We actually deal with a lot of museums and collectors, and in our store we have a lot of celebrity owned gear that's come out of museums. We have Jimi Hendrix's Marshalls in our store.
You got to be kidding. We got to come to his store. That's we got to come to.
We've got John Bonham's drums at our store. We've got Ricky Skaggs amps at our store. We have stuff from John Jorgensen, Rick Nielsen, Paul Cotton of the band Poco.
You have a hotel near your store where I can.
You know what? I tell people all the time, come on down to Bluesman Vintage. We'll treat you so many ways. You're bound to like at least two of them.
Right.
But
So-
we do have a hotel close by.
So where's the actual location of your store?
The actual location is at 4922 Port Royal Road in Spring Hill, Tennessee. We're about 20 minutes south of downtown Nashville, right off I-65, right between Nashville and Huntsville. If you're traveling south or north, you can stop in and see us there. We've got the biggest pedal selection in Middle Tennessee. We carry more brands and more varieties of those brands in stock at all times. We are just a really fun shop.
I sense a Sidestep Studios field trip in the near future on this one. So is there anything particular that you want to show off at the expo today?
What we do is a few things differently. If you'll notice, these guitars are all under 7 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Every guitar we do is extremely lightweight due to some proprietary routing we do internally to reduce weight. Not chambering, they're not hollow by any stretch of the means. There's some weight reliefs that we do, but it doesn't sound like a hollow instrument. We use machine bolts to mount our necks rather than wood screws, which gives you a much tighter neck to body coupling, so you get much better resonance and much better sustain. Your neck and your body react much like a glued in neck joint or a neck through type instrument. Guitar building and tone in our experience is all about vibration transfer, and coupling your neck to your body correctly is a huge part of that. Machine mounting, we machine grind the bottom of our bridge plates to make them fit flushly. So it's all these things about little details. There's no such thing as magic when it comes to great guitars. It's all about little details, and if you know what those little details are, you can replicate them over and over and over. Each guitar will be unique, but each guitar can be great. We also do things like custom pickups. This particular one has 3 different outputs. The original Fender Esquire, trademark, had 3 settings, 2 of which were usable, 1 of which was useless. We thought, man, this is really not a good design for a single pickup guitar. So what we did is we wound a pickup that says we want to sound like a late 60s telly at about a 5K. Then we want to go to an early 50s telly at about 8K. Let's throw a Les Paul Jr. in there at 13K. So you got 3 distinctly different guitars in this one piece.
Right, and very useful tones,
Very useful
obviously.
tones on all 3 of them.
Okay, John, let's talk about the pedals that you have there at Bluesman Vintage.
Okay.
Tell me about what you serve.
Man, we have so many different brands. It's going to be hard to get into all of the different brands that we have here, but we do have the largest pedal selection in Middle Tennessee. And I know we carry a lot of Electro Harmonics, Exotic, Cusack, JHS, AMT, J-Rocket. And I know that I'm forgetting a bunch, but I think we have a little over 300 different pedal varieties in stock. I think it's 40 or 50 different brands of pedals. We carry we're the U.S. distributor for Roger Mayer pedals. We're the U.S. distributor for Chalk's Power Supplies, U.S. distributor we're the entire hemisphere distributor for Yankee Power Supplies. If you're going to buy a Yankee power supply anywhere in this side of the world, you're going to get it from us.
So if somebody comes in and they want to, if they're into boutique stuff, but they want to nail a specific sound. Let's say I'm a guitar player and I want to sound like Black Sabbath. This particular album, I want to sound like Paranoid. How do I get that Tony Iommi sound? Can you direct them and guide them into what you might select, what you might use?
Absolutely, and we actually do that on a regular basis. We have pro players, amateur players come into the shop and they're looking for, I need that Stevie Ray clean. I need that Eric Johnson delay. I need whatever it is they're looking for. And as you know, and as you guys know at home, your rig is a rig. It's not a one pedal thing. There's no one item that's going to get you the tone you're looking for. It has to be a complete system. We can sell you the complete system, or what we do in many cases, because most musicians don't have 15 grand to come drop all at once on a whole new rig.
Or they have a wife.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to cross that boat. What we do is we'll have you bring your rig in. We'll actually say, bring in your guitars, your pedal board, your amp. We'll close the shop down and we'll spend 5 hours working with you finding that one pedal if we need to, and we'll insert A here or B here and change the order of the signal chain. We will help you get your tone with your gear. That's a service you don't get at Big Box Music USA or any of the other chain stores. The other thing too that we have in our shop is every person that works at Bluesman Vintage is a qualified, knowledgeable gearhead and musician. We have several Grammy award-winning guitar players that actually work in the back building guitar stores now. We have several major musicians that are in and out throughout the week, building rigs, helping clients, find their tone. Everyone we have is a professional and they're knowledgeable in their craft. So when you come to us and you get advice on a piece of gear, you're not getting it from, I get paid $12 to sell this pedal and I get paid $6 to sell this. So this was obviously the tone you're looking for.
Right.
There's none of that there. We're there to help you get your sound the best way you can do it.
Okay, awesome. So do you want to demonstrate anything for us today? You want us to hear any of your guitars or any of the stuff that you sell specifically today?
Yeah, we'll give some guys to play some guitars for you. Let's just give you a little highlight of what we do.
Let's switch over to that.